Hi guys, this is Shah here, the Tech Blogger, and today my video is about creating an average program. So first we have to begin with obviously the input from the user. But first we want to greet the user, so cout, right? And then please enter the number. Okay, and then we want to hit something like this, and then semicolon, and then cin, and then there we go. Val. I'm just calling the val just represents an input, obviously, but we also need to create a value for it. So int val, alright, and then int total, which represents the total of the values. Int numbers, num, which represents the total numbers there are, right? So cin, so we're expecting an input for of val. So now what we need to do is we need to use a while loop, right? And to do that is quite simple. It's just while, two brackets, and then squiggly brackets. In the while, we put the condition. So while, well, we want an input, I guess, from the user. So while, let's say, age is not equal to this, I don't know, minus 100 or something like that. Let's just say, while age is not equal to minus 100, it's going to keep on looping this system. And so the age is actually not age, it's actually val. Forgive me for that. I was just using some examples from Boston YouTuber. Right, so val is the value that we took an input from over here, and as long as that's not minus 100, it should loop. Right, so first, please enter the number, and or hit minus 100 to leave. So if the person types minus 100, they'll leave. So firstly, we need to have an input, right? But we need to have it to loop as well. So int total is equal to val. Sorry, no, not int total. Total is equal to total plus val, right? Yeah, that's it. And then what we need to do is, and then we obviously need the number of the num to increase. So it's just num and plus plus. That's just going to increase it by one value each time. Semicolon here, semicolon here, and semicolon here. As you can see, it's quite simple and it's easily understood. And so what we should do is now to try and run the system, but it's not going to output anything, so we better have an output, and we also need clearly an input. So again, cout, alright, enter new number. Okay, and then we have cin, where we take the input for, sorry, wrong way, for val. I'm just going to give it a new value, and that's really that. So if we run the script now, yes, bound to be an error, yeah, like I saw, semicolon. If we rebuild it now, and then run it, okay, again it shows an error. One moment, seems like we're missing semicolon over here as well. I'm not very surprised actually. So let's just wait until it builds. It's still building, quite slow actually. Okay, it's built it. Run it. Please enter the number 5. So you can do this forever. But the point is we need it to output the final answer, so the final value. And to do that, you just want to create a new line first. Tab this, and then you need to output the total. So cout, and then this, and then it is. Oops, sorry. It is, and then again this, and in this bracket we want to have total divided by num, and hopefully that will work. If not, I will edit the code. Let's rebuild it now. Okay, it's built it successfully. Hope it works now. Sorry, I just realized what I done wrong. This is meant to be outside of the loop. So if we copy this and paste it outside of the while loop rather than inside, it should work properly now. So rebuild it again. Right, it seems to be taking its time and it's rebuilding. Yeah, okay, it's rebuilt it. If we run it now, 5 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Alright, now if we hit minus 100, it is 2180. So clearly we know it's wrong and we need to fix it now. So as you can see, guys, I have fixed the problem. So all it was is that we were meant to have total divided by num, and the problem was we didn't do this equal to 0 or this equal to 0. You have to obviously assign them a value. So if we run it now, let's say enter the number 5 and 4, and if we put minus 100 here, so as you can see, the average of 5 and 4 shows to be 4, so clearly there's something wrong. It's outputting the previous value, so you know that there's a problem with the line between here. So let's break this down and debug it. Yeah, so there wasn't really actually that much problem. You just have to add an end there, which represents n line. I think the system was getting confused. So if we try it with 10, 20, and 30, and 40 and 50, and then plug in a minus 100 in there, as you can see, it does say it is 30 over here. And that's really it, and that will do for me in this video, guys. I hope you understood how it works. It's quite a decently long video for the first time, and thank you for watching.